Good morning, ma'am.
How are you all doing?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also going good. Thank you. So what did we discuss in the last class?
Grandma climbs a tree.
The point.
Did we start with the poem?
No, ma'am.
No.
We discussed about the poet.
Yes, we discussed about the poet. Who has written the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree?
Ruskin Bond.
Ruskin Bond.
What are the points that we discussed about Ruskin Bond? Yes or no? No response.
Ma'am, he was born on 19 May
Ah.
1934.
34.
He is 86 years old.
Yes, he is
And
presently
parents
86
are
years old.
Aubrey Bond and Edith.
His education was on Bishop Cotton.
He was educated from Bishop's Cotton School, Shimla.
Cotton School.
Award.
Award.
Okay. I will ask.
Padma Bhushan.
Sian, which were the main awards that was received by Ruskin Bond?
Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan.
Yes, he has received Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. He has also received Sahitya Akademi Award. And then, Kanishk, can you tell me the first work written by Ruskin Bond? Kanishk? Video went off. Who will give me the answer? Ashish,
Ma'am.
can you just give me the name of the first work written by Ruskin Bond?
Ma'am, I don't remember.
You don't remember. It's okay.
Ma'am, can I say?
You should have read the book. Okay.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes. Harriet?
Ma'am, the room on the roof.
Yes, the room on the roof. Shravana,
Yes, ma'am.
when did the poet write this work, the novel? How old he was at that time when he wrote this first work of his?
70.
Yes, 17 years old. He was 17 years old. And Amita, can you tell me the award or the prize received by Ruskin Bond for this particular work?
Padma Shri.
No, not Padma Shri.
Ma'am, I don't remember.
You don't remember. Why is it so? Forgetfulness? Who will give me the answer? Ananya Kivijish?
Ma'am, ma'am, it was like along
Louder.
John
Llewellyn Memorial Prize.
Memorial. That is.
Yes, all right. Okay, so in the last class, we discussed about the poet Ruskin Bond, and I think I have given you a short homework with regard to the poem.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, to write about our grandparents.
Yes, to write about your grandparents. The question was, my grandparents are unique because I have asked you to write a short paragraph about your grandparents. Have you all prepared it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So who is going to read first? Tanika, I'll start with you. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me.
Can I start?
Yes. Start.
My grandparents are unique because they are vibrant, they are energetic, they play with me always. When I cry, they come and pamper me, and when I need something, they will buy for me. If my parents did not allow, also when I need to eat ice cream or something.
Your grandparents pamper you a lot. When you cry, they pacify you. They buy whatever you need. All right. So you consider them as unique. Okay. Then who else? Savio, can you just tell me about your grandparents? Or do you consider them as unique? Yes? Savio, can I get a response from you? Geetika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me. Savio is not responding, maybe because of connectivity problem.
My
Yes.
grandparents are unique because there are a lot of memories that I cherish with them.
Yes.
My grandparents are amazing. My grandfather, he will always fulfill my wish. Once I told him that I wanted a pet
Your
goat.
grandfather,
he bought
please
it
be
for
louder,
me.
please be louder.
Ma'am, my grandfather, he will always fulfill my wishes once I told him that I wanted a pet goat, and he bought it for me. And
Wow.
all the other things that
Your
I
grandfather
wanted,
always
he would
fulfill
bring
your
to
wishes.
me.
Once you asked for a pet goat and he bought it for you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great.
Yes,
Huh.
ma'am.
Oh, was it a small one and a big goat? Small goat or a big goat?
Ma'am, I'm like a, ma'am, small one, not so small, but
Original one or a
yes, ma'am.
toy?
Original, ma'am.
All right, all right. Then.
My grandmother used to tell me a lot of stories,
Mm.
mainly bedtime stories that I love listening before sleeping. My grandparents also used to tell me a lot of their childhood stories, which I love
Yes,
listening to.
yes,
My
yes. You love
grandparents,
listening to your grandparents when they tell you about their childhood experiences. All right.
yes, ma'am.
Mm.
My my grandparents, they are one of the most wonderful people, and I think that there is an amazing relation between grandparents and their grandchildren. I love spending time with them, and I
Mhm.
really miss them.
Very good.
Ma'am, that's
Are
it.
they alive? Are your grandparents alive now?
Ma'am, my mother's mother is alive.
Mother's mother is alive. Okay. So you cherish all the memories that you had with them. And you had a very good relationship, loving relationship with your grandparents. Very good. I love listening to you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Geetika. Next, somebody from boys' side. Um, Abiday. Boys are mostly quiet from 6A. Boys, anyone would like to respond? Emil,
Yes, ma'am. I forgot to write, ma'am.
you did not write. Will you be able to talk about your grandparents, though you haven't written?
Uh,
See, when a homework is given, you are supposed to do it. And I think that it's not a big task. I just asked you to write about your grandparents or why your grandparents are unique to you. One more chance. Anyone would like to tell me about your grandparents? See, some of the videos are off. I don't want that to happen. I'll quickly remove you. I'll consider that you are not in my class if your videos are off. Please switch it on fast. I've told you many times. Yes, Aaron, have you written about your grandparents?
Now I forgot.
You forgot. Hmm. I think I have to start giving you some medicines for your forgetfulness. Uh, who else? Nehal?
Ma'am, I also forget.
My goodness.
I have exam on my.
Anthony Vijo?
Ma'am, I
Hmm.
forgot.
Hmm. So when it comes to your marks also, I will give you this response. I forgot. Okay, I forgot to put your marks for your activities. I forgot to put your marks for your assignments, project, whatever it is. All right. Please do keep in mind. When you tend to forget to do your homework, I will also forget to put marks for you. All right.
Ma'am,
Yes, Riza.
my grandparents are unique because my grandma cooks delicious sweets, and my favorite stuff at dinner. When I don't eat dinner, she like cooks it for me almost every day,
Mm-hmm.
and she taught me cooking at when I didn't when in my vacations, like when
She has
lockdown
taught
was
you
there.
cooking.
Yes, ma'am. And
Wow.
then
What do you
she
cook?
like in my
Can you just
I
name
cook.
any of your favorite recipe that was taught by your grandma?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a North Indian style. It's a mix of dal and
Mm.
rice with some masalas, and
Mm-hmm.
then like it's known as dal khichdi. And another type, and then and then I tried making a
Mm.
paneer masala, but then it really flopped. And then like my
That's
grandmother
okay.
said
That's
that
okay.
it's
You're
okay.
only in sixth standard. You don't have to worry
And
about
then
it. Okay. Mm.
okay, ma'am. And then she like almost like in lockdown, like all Sundays mostly, I made cake, and then everything was completely flopped out, and then nothing was good.
Mm.
Then my grandmother said cake is not a good thing for you to make. You can make other things,
Mm.
and then she taught me to make many different curries, and then Now I can cook many types of curries very nicely.
So,
She taught
Risa,
me
what
to
I
do.
have understood from you is that now you have become a great chef. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And then
your grandmother has taught you to prepare so many recipes, and you have become a great chef. Huh?
yes, ma'am.
All right, very good.
Now my family members are appreciating me for being a nice cook because
Very good,
only
very good.
because of my
So,
grandma.
all the credit goes to your grandma. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Yes, ma'am.
wonderful, wonderful.
And then
Good to listen to you. Anybody else? Last chance. Anyone would like to respond about your grandparents? Yes? A free choice. I'm not choosing you. Anyone would like to tell you about your grandparents? No. All
Excuse me,
right.
ma'am.
Yes, yes, Smriti.
Ma'am, like I couldn't attend the last class, so I
Yes, I
didn't
remember. You were absent. What happened?
ma'am, because like there was no device at home.
All right.
So like when you told about this, what I remembered first was my grandmother. She always tells about her childhood stories, and most of them are very funny.
Yeah. Funny
She,
stories.
yes, ma'am. Then she also says about all the funny or naughty things my father used to do.
All right. So you were able to listen uh, to your grandmother about your father, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
yes. Good experience. All right. So let's get started with the poem. Grandma Climbs a Tree, a very interesting poem written by Ruskin Bond. So just now, many of you have shared your good memories or your experience with that of your grandparents. You consider why your grandparents are unique. Some of you said that they brings you whatever you ask for. They pacify you when you cry. Hmm? They prefer to fulfill all your wishes whenever it's possible. And Risa has shared a very good experience that her grandmother has taught her how to cook a lot of recipes. All right. So we find that the bonding or the kind of relationship that we share with our grandparents are simply amazing. We, as children, we tend to get attached with our grandparents more than with our parents because, in one way or the other, our parents will be busy with their work. And all you have at home is your grandparents, and you spend most of your time with your grandparents when you are really small. Yes, my baby is also going through the same situation. He's at home, and I have entrusted him with his grandparents. I'm here at the school at work, and my baby is with his grandparents. So I find that the children share a kind of good bonding or relationship with their grandparents. So we will be able to number out many positive qualities about them. And we also understand that the more they become old, they tend to become more childish. Have you observed that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The more they become old, they tend to become more childish. They will start behaving just like small kids.
Ma'am, like what I have seen in many grandparents, like when they get more older, they are very happy when there is someone
Ah,
near them to talk with them and spend
yes.
time.
Yes. They become very happy when we spend our time with them. And they keep on talking about their childhood experiences, or they tell us a lot of stories, bedtime stories. Sometimes they feed us, huh? All those things. So these experiences just remain in our minds even when we grow older. And we actually realize their value only when we miss them, when they are no more. So children, what I would like to tell you is that if you have grandparents at home, definitely you have to spend at least half an hour or 1 hour with them. Try to speak with them, share your feelings, your emotions with them, and they would also feel so happy for you. All right, so shall we start the poem?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, who is going to recite now? Altina? Yes. Read. Read the
Excuse me,
poem.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ananya.
ma'am, last class I was not there, ma'am.
We haven't started the poem yet.
Ma'am,
Okay.
can I see the poem's name?
Grandma climbs a tree on page number 119.
Ma'am, can
Yes.
I start?
Yes, Altina, start.
My grandmother was a genius. You
Mm.
would like to know why? Because
Louder, louder,
she could
please be louder.
climb- Because she could climb trees, spreading or high.
Mm.
She would be up their branches in a trice.
Mm.
And mind you, when last she climbed a tree, she was 62.
All right.
Ever
Anantu?
since childhood.
Yes, Altina, you can stop now. Anantu will read the remaining lines. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. Ever since childhood, she'd had this gift for being happier in a tree than in a lift.
Mm.
And though as years went by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grew old, and that growing old should be gone about gracefully. She'd laugh and say, "Well, I'll grow old disgracefully. I can do it better." And we had to agree. For in all the garden there wasn't a tree she hadn't been up at one time or another, having learned to climb from a loving brother when she was 6. But it was feared by all that one day she'd have a terrible fall.
All right, all right. Thank you. So listen, I'm going to read the lines once again, and you have to give me answers for the few questions that I ask. All right. My grandmother was a genius. You'd like to know why? Because she could climb trees, spreading or high. She'd be up their branches in a trice. And mind you, when last she climbed a tree, she was 62. Ever since childhood, she had had this gift for being happier in a tree than in a lift. And though, as years went by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grew old, and that growing old should be gone about gracefully. She would laugh and say, "Well, I'll grow old gracefully. I can do it better." Sorry? Well, I'll grow old disgracefully. I can do it better. And we had to agree. For in all the garden, there wasn't a tree she hadn't been up at one time or another, having learned to climb from a loving brother when she was 6. But it was feared by all that one day she'd have a terrible fall. Beautiful lines, isn't it? Ruskin Bond is sharing a lovable memory or an experience that he had with his grandmother. And who is the speaker in the poem? After listening to these lines, or do you understand who is the speaker in the poem?
Grandchild.
A child, a small child. Yes. So the poem is written from the point of view of a small child. So you can note it in the textbook. The speaker in the poem is a small child who admired watching his grandmother, as any child would do. So children are so curious, children are very observant, children learn from their elders. Am I right? So here we find that the child is a speaker in the poem and the child is admiring the things that his grandmother do. My grandmother was a genius. Look at the term the poet has used here. The child says that his grandmother was a genius. What do you mean by genius?
Intelligent.
Yes, highly intelligent, or a person who has got a great talent or ability
or
in doing
skill.
something. Yes. So the child considers his grandmother as a genius. My grandmother was a genius. And then comes the question, you'd like to know why? Do you know what's the reason? You want to know why I consider my grandmother as a genius? Because she could climb trees. Oh my goodness. How many of you are so fond of climbing trees? Yes, Anandu? Yes, you love climbing trees, all right. Amita? Ayan? Smriti? Abhiday? Ameya? Good, good. Geetika? Nihal? Most of you are fond of climbing trees. All right. Have you ever seen old people climbing trees?
No, ma'am.
No. But here we have such an exceptional character. The poet's grandmother. The child considers his grandmother as a genius because she could climb trees. Spreading or high, she'd up their branches in a trice. In a trice means?
Quickly.
Yes,
In a-
very quickly, very fast. So here the child consider grandmother as an extraordinary person, as a genius, because she could climb trees very fast. Whether the branches of the trees are spreading or whether it is higher, no matter whatever it is, the grandmother will be able to be on top of the tree very quickly. And that's the reason why the child considers his grandmother as a genius. And mind you, when last she climbed a tree, she was 62. How old was grandmother when she climbed the tree last time?
60.
She was 62 years old. Sometimes you might have heard your uncles or aunts or your fathers or mothers are telling you, oh, I'm so tired. I can do this work. I can do that work. I'm getting old. Have you listened to them telling you like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but here, look at this lady. Even though she is very old, she's in her 62 years old, she does not have any problem. She quickly, easily, yes, climbs a tree just like a small child does.
Ma'am, she climbs the tree just like a 6-year-old child.
Ah, yes, 62-year-old grandma climbs a tree just like a 6-year-old does. And mind you, when last she climbed a tree, she was 62. Ever since childhood, she had this gift for being happier in a tree than in a lift. Ever since childhood. From very young days of her life onwards, she had this gift. What kind of gift?
Climbing trees.
Climbing trees.
Yes, she had the ability to climb the trees. So from the smaller ages onwards or from the younger times onwards, she had this gift of climbing trees. For being happier in a tree than in a lift. Can you tell me why does the poet compare tree with that of a lift?
Because it's higher.
Both goes both.
One at a
goes
time.
up.
Please raise your hand. I'll come to you. Only 4 hands. I can see only 4 hands up. Okay, Anandu?
Ma'am, because both the trees and the lift and the trees both goes up.
Yes, lift and the tree both goes up.
When we stay in a lift, also the lift will go up, and in a tree also we will go. We can climb up only.
Yes,
So like
you can climb up on the tree and you can go up through the lift. All right, Riza?
Ma'am, that's what I meant. Like what I meant.
The same thing. Smriti?
See, ma'am. Ma'am, like in a lift, if we are going up, we can see more view of the place we are going. It's the same in a tree. The higher we go, we can see the best view of the.
All right, that's a good point, Smriti. But then if the lift does not have glasses, you will not be able to see any views, isn't it? Yes. But I liked your point. The higher we go, the more we can see. When we go up on the tree, we can have a very good view from top. Same way with the lift. Yes, but if the lift does not have glass, we will not be able to see.
Yes,
All right. Okay, so the poet here compares tree with that of a lift because when we press the buttons on the lift, it would take us higher. Similarly, when we climb on each branch and when we go upper, we will have a better view. All right. So grandmother was always happier whenever she's on top of the tree. Okay. Ever since childhood, she had this gift for being happier in a tree than in a lift. So even though both takes you up, grandmother prefers to be on top of the tree, and that's what makes her more happier. Clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And though as years went by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grew old. This is actually what happens with all of the old people.
Yes,
When we understand that our grandparents are becoming older and older, we start imposing a lot of restrictions on them. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You tell them, grandma, don't go there. Huh? Don't go here. Walk carefully. Hold on to the banister when you walk, when you climb down the stairs. Be careful when you go into the washroom. Make sure that you won't slip. Huh? Don't eat so much of sugar. You may get diabetic. So many instructions. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
That's
like,
quite natural. Yes.
Ma'am, like if someone says the same to us only, then we understand there.
Yes. If the same thing is told to us, we will start understanding their feelings. So this is same with all of us. Now we are young, but we are becoming older and older. And
Yes.
one day we will be the same stage where our grandparents are now. Okay. So when we start giving a lot of restrictions, when we start giving a lot of rules or regulations for them, they do become upset.
Ma'am, like they feel a bit irritated.
Yes. Not really irritated, but they began to feel so sad. They may think that I have become helpless. I have to, depend upon others. And what can I do? Those kinds of feelings may come to them, isn't it? At one point or the other. So, here also, in these lines, we find that as the years started to pass by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grow old. So from these lines, we can understand that maybe the child's parents might have started telling his grandmother that she should stop climbing the trees. The more and more she becomes old. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. As though as years went by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grow old. And that growing old should be gone about gracefully. We expect our grandparents to behave well mannered or in a graceful manner. Am I right? Sometimes when our grandparents, not sometimes, obviously, I'm sure it would happen. When they become old, they tend to forget certain things. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
They tend to forget. That forgetfulness comes as a part of growing old. They
Yes.
lose their proper vision. They'll not be able to see things properly.
Yes, ma'am.
They start losing their teeth. All these are not their problem, but that
Ma'am,
comes
it's natural.
automatically or naturally as they grow old. And it will happen to us also.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
we never consider or we never think from their point of view. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when they are not able to see things clearly, sometimes we may lose our temper and we would start shouting, "Oh, grandma, can't you see properly?" Did we do that? No?
No,
Sometimes, at least, rarely. If you
Yes, ma'am.
understand your grandparents well, then it's okay. But at least, rare cases, I'm telling.
Yes, ma'am.
Rarely. Now you're all grown up. You are almost nearing to your teenage, so you understand. But if the children are very small, sometimes they may say like that,
Yes, ma'am.
"Grandma,
Yes,
can't you
ma'am.
see? I can see. Then why can't you not see?" Smaller kids may ask like that,
Yes,
isn't it?
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, your video is off.
Some problem started. Please wait. Some problem is there with the camera. Is it okay now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, yes, ma'am.
All right. So then, in case if they have not cut their nails properly, sometimes we may think that, oh, why grandma has got a shabby nails?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
So we tend to expect them to behave in a graceful manner even they grow older. Okay, they are not purposefully doing. When they were really young, they were quite energetic. They walked around wearing beautiful dresses elegantly. Huh? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Spraying a lot of perfumes all over the body. But
Ma'am,
then,
they were just like us.
yes, but then as they grow older, maybe because of forgetfulness or they 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 might have forgotten how to behave. But then we still expect them to behave gracefully. So here the poet says that, and that growing old should be grow sorry, should be gone about gracefully. So even one grows older, he or she has to grow gracefully. She would laugh and say, well, I'll grow old disgracefully. So look at the comment made by grandma. Oh, it's okay. You want me to grow gracefully, but I don't mind. I will grow disgracefully. I can do it better. So what are we referring to? Growing disgracefully.
Ma'am, like
Disgracefully means without neat, not neatly or like that.
All right.
I'm the
But
way I am. Ma'am,
but-
like I'm the way I am.
yes, I prefer to carry myself the way as I wish. But here, according to the poem, what is grandma referring to? Well, I'll grow old disgracefully. I don't mind. I can do it better. What is she referring to?
So that she
She
can
will climb trees.
Yes, very good. She is referring to her habit of climbing tree. She is referring to the good ability or talent that she has in climbing tree. Well, I'll grow old disgracefully. I can do it better. And we had to agree. So, no other way. Grandma is very, very adamant in her decisions. She's not ready to change. She says that she would grow disgracefully, and the parents of the child had to agree with it. For it all, the garden, there wasn't a tree she hadn't been up. For in all the garden, there wasn't a tree she hadn't been up at one time or another. So, what kind of trees did grandma climb?
big tree.
Big trees? Small trees? What kind of trees?
Ma'am, every kind of
Trees with
Yes,
branches.
every kind of trees, all kinds of trees. Okay, grandma doesn't mind whether the tree is short or tall, big or small, but she would be on top of it. No matter the size of tree differs. So, for in all the garden, there wasn't a tree she hadn't been up. She has been up on all the trees in the garden at one time or another. Having learned to climb from a loving brother when she was 6. So, when did grandma start learning to climb the trees?
Ma'am, she had
Like her
She started climbing the trees when she was
Six.
6 years old. And from whom did she start learning it? Yes, learned it from her loving brother.
Ma'am, so that means her brother was the same type.
Yes, her brother was of the same kind, and both of them enjoyed climbing trees a lot. So she learned from her brother this great talent. But it was feared by all that one day should have a terrible fall. So that is the worrying part. Lastly, grandma climbed when she was at the age of
62.
62. And you can imagine what would happen if an old lady falls from the tree.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Can you imagine? Yes, that the time will be such a terrible one. So the child's parents was expecting something bad to happen. Oh my God! If grandma starts climbing on the tree, even after getting older and older, what will be happening? So they all expected that she would have a terrible fall. So we are winding up with this, and we'll continue in the next class. Do you have any doubts with regard to the portion?
No, ma'am.
Are these lines clear to you?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Lines are clear?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So
Ma'am.
please go through it once again, and we will continue with our poem in the next class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? Thank you all.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am. Ma'am.
And those who have not done your homework, do it and come in the next class. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.